Hello guys, and welcome back to another tutorial. Today we're going to be looking at the game mode Rock and Roll. It's one of the team games in Fall Guys, and I wish I could create a 100% method in order to qualify every single time. However, on the team games, especially in this game, you're actually very reliant on the team, but you can have a big impact, maybe a bigger impact than you may possibly thought you could. So when you start the game, everyone just wants to get behind the ball, shoving it forward. Make sure you're behind that ball, just pushing it forward as much as you can. Now what tends to happen is the ball tends to go towards the left hand side. People tend to like pushing it to the right. So make sure you hug the ball to the left here. When you get to this bit, you want to hug the ball to the left so you can really give it a nice big shove to the right as we do there. Maybe a little bit too much of a shove, but if you get it clean, you can create a nice little diagonal across and shove the ball through here. You can see we're actually currently last in this position here. I do manage to unfortunately get underneath the ball, but I gave it a nice little shove there. Now here becomes the interesting and probably more skilled part of this game is when it gets to this little section here, you can either push your own ball or you can go and sabotage the other team. Now what I see sometimes is that too many people end up going to sabotage the team, even to a point where they haven't even pushed the ball over. We see here once the ball is up a little bit, jump dive actually gives it a lovely little shove and you can push it across. So I'd say in those situations, always actually try and focus on your own ball, because your own ball is what is going to get you qualified. If you see a couple of your teammates going over to deal with the other team, as it would here, our rivals with the red, if you see another team going over there to deal with the other team, then stick with your own ball because that is your focus. When the ball gets lifted up a little bit, jump and dive and hopefully be able to push that ball. Once it gets over that little ledge, it's very, very difficult for other teams to come and stop you basically getting the qualification spot. But if you have enjoyed this video, unfortunately this is a hard one because you are reliant on your team, probably one of the most in this game mode, but hopefully this can give you a little few hinters to maybe qualify more often than you would normally in this game mode. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you again for another tutorial.